Hey everybody, what's my favorite book series or trilogy? I'll give you like 30 seconds to guess, 3 max. Well, I can't even pick up all of this. Crap. Well, I'm just gonna pick up like 3. If you said the Powerless trilogy, then you are correct. And with that being said, I am going to be doing a rant video, and then the next video you might see of Powerless is going to be relating to Red Queen, this book right here. We're gonna be talking about that as well. But right now, we're talking about Powerless because it's my favorite trilogy ever. Go read it. If me saying that has not convinced you, let me just show you how many Powerless books I have real quick. We have the deluxe edition. Has nothing really that special to it except for like this cover, but it doesn't matter. It's the deluxe edition. We have the powerful special edition. We have the Reckless Special Edition. Hope. We also have the Powerless Special Edition. And I also ordered the Fearless Special Edition, but they haven't shipped that out yet. But it's going to be somewhere on the screen here. And then we have the Powerless Paperback. We have the Powerful Hardback, which the mini version, which is also the Barnes & Noble exclusive, and it's tabbed. The Fearless hardcover, girl, if you don't. Reckless exclusive, Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter. It's all marked up and everything. We have Powerful, the nude edition. And we have, Powerless, the normal edition, all tabbed up. Now you might be like, Maddie, you have the Powerless, the paperback. You don't have the paper. Okay, guys, I actually ordered these from Waterstones, right? Hear me out. I ordered these from Waterstones, and I had to wait forever for these, and I literally am like, do I want to wait forever? Then the US just put out the paperbacks after 3 years. I'm like, y'all wait till I pay $30 for UK shipping. I'm kidding, that's not how much it was. Y'all wait till I pay $30 for UK shipping to be like, oh yeah, so guys, here are the paperbacks in the US. If you hate me, just say that. Anyways, you might notice if you have seen my past videos that we're on a different setup. Usually, you guys are positioned right here, right beside it. But today, you guys are positioned to see this. And I think I really like the setup. I like the setup where you guys can see all my books, so you guys can see my thought process, and everything. So I think I like the setup. And we also have our watcher here, because we're going to be yapping a lot, guys. We're going to be yapping. Okay, so first of all, what do you want to start off with? There's a lot to yap about. I want to talk about Powerless as a book. This book has a lot of hate, but man, is it good. I mean, okay, listen. I ordered the Hunger Games series, the full box edition set or whatever. Can somebody in the comments please explain to me so I know it's the first 4 books, but then people have been saying yeah, then the spin-offs. But then I looked and I don't see any spin-offs. I don't know if they're spin-offs or not. And then other people just say jumped right into Sunrise on the Reaping, which is I suppose the 5th book. I don't know. After you finish the first 4, and I don't know which one I'm supposed to hop into. And my friend Maria says she doesn't know either, and she doesn't have Sunrise on the Reaping yet, so she couldn't tell me if it aligns with the timeline. So I don't know. So if somebody could tell me in the comments, because I literally just ordered the 4-box set today, and I want to know because when I finish the 4-box set, I do want to know if I need to buy Sunrise on the Reaping or not. I want to know which book comes next. Anyways, guys. Now you might be like, oh, owning the special editions is not that big of a deal. The science special. Listen. It is a big deal for me. So I wasn't able to get my hands on these back when Owl Crate was originally selling these. So I searched high and low on Depop for these because I don't use eBay, because I used eBay and I bought the Fortnite disc, the Taylor Swift Fortnite disc, and literally I got banned from eBay for literally buying the disc. I don't know why. I don't know how. They banned my account. And all I did was order a Fortnite disc. And also, they didn't tell me if I was, gonna get the freaking disc or not. And, I didn't know until it arrived because they didn't give me any shipping information because they banned me the second I paid for it. I'm sorry. But I did get it. But This, you might be like, that's not a big deal. Guys, first of all, I did pay original price for these, but I paid extra for these shipping wise because I had to order these all the way from Canada because nobody in America was selling their versions. I had to order these 3 from Canada. I'm in the United States, so I had to pay extra for international shipping. Was it worth it? Most definitely. Most definitely. Like, it was most definitely worth it. Okay, it was one of the most worth it things I've ever done. That's kind of dragging it, but you get where I'm going with this. And then as for like, hold on, we're gonna put you right here real quick because there's like I have 2 tables right here. One of you guys is set up on, the other one where it's holding like the thousands and thousands upon Lauren Roberts merch that I have here today. But then you might be like, oh, only the deluxe edition. I don't know if they're selling this in the US. I don't see anybody in the US saying that this is in the US. I've only seen this on Waterstones. That's in the UK. That's the United Kingdom bookstore. Honey, this I had to order all the way from the UK. And I'm contemplating buying a second one because okay, this entire, well, I actually might not because it's actually really not that bad. But I told you guys the story in my book haul where I unboxed this and the paperback as well. But the USPS driver that was like delivering the deluxe edition and like not just this book but also if we look up here, can I do that real quick? I can't, but I have Binding 13 up there, which is the UK version, the UK cover, and it's like all jacked up, and I have a lot of UK covers that were jacked up because my USPS driver. I have a hood over my door for like raining situations like this because I don't want my stuff getting damaged. He put it on the stairs instead of under the hood, so it was in a box, and the box looked like it had been beaten up. So like there was an opening in the box and everything because the tape had broke because they had beaten the box up so bad, so it was just water seeping in. And so now this edition looks all scruffed, like mainly at the bottom. Like I've been contemplating because it's really not that serious, but it is serious to me. Like I had to pay, and mind you, the deluxe edition is like $10 extra than the paperback. The paperback was like $6, and then this was like $16. So I'm like okay, and everybody's just like contact Waterstones, contact Waterstones. Well, I would, but like the rest of these books, you can't even tell that water got on these. Like you can't even tell. But it's just this one, and I don't want to seem like a nuisance. Like, hey, I got my book scuffed up, and it's still completely readable. So like I don't want to like do that. So I didn't, you know, look at Peyton Gray, all gorgeous and stuff. I can't. So yeah, these special editions I had to order outside the US and I'm stationed in the why I say station? I'm in the US. So y'all, I had to pay extra for all 4 of these books. But as for Fearless, I actually got those the like a few days after the sale went live. So I was able to pay normal shipping for that. So, yeah, because I got that from Owl Crate. Now, real quick, I just want to like this is not a paid promotion, by the way. I just want to keep that clear. Like, this is not a paid promotion, but I didn't want to like point this out because I literally love this candle so much. This is the Powerless Sticky Buns candle by In the Wick of Time, and I also order soaps from her. I've got the Peyton Gray soap, I've got the Sticky Bun soap, and I'm almost out of the Peyton Gray soap. So guess what I did? Today, I ordered the Sticky Buns and the Peyton Gray soap because I'm out of the Sticky Buns and I'm like literally it's a sliver left of Peyton. So I need to order some more for my bathroom because I literally love how it smells. So if you guys want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's in the description. It's in the description. It's not a paid promotion, but I mean if you want. I'm kidding. But yes, In the Wick of Time, look at this. And like usually bakery scents like make me feel sick, but it's like not overpowering. I don't know how to explain it. It's like something familiar. It smells nostalgic. I don't know what it is, but I just know that I cannot like breathe the scent too long because while it's not that like heavy of a scent, I don't like bakery scents because like I said they make me sick. So it's eventually going to make my stomach hurt and it's going to give me a headache. I don't ask me the don't ask me the science behind that, y'all, because I don't know the science. It's just certain scents give me a headache and other scents just make me sick to my stomach. And I feel like this one is one of them where it's like I like how it smells and it's not too strong, but if I smell it long enough, then it's like eventually gonna kick in. Especially like I said before, I do not like these kind of scents. Usually I don't know how to talk today, guys. It's okay. But I didn't want to like count my babies. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of my babies. And the plan is to get the normal, like the white version of this. So that would be 11. And I also want to get the rest of the paperback, so that would be 12, 13, 14, because it's Fearless. Does Fearless have its paperback out yet? And I still want to get the rest of the deluxe edition, so that'd be 15, 16, 17. I would have 17 Lauren Roberts books if I fulfill my plans. Actually, I have 18. I would have 18 because I saw my Fearless one coming. If this don't convince you, I don't know what will, honey. I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Anyways, I do want to get into some chatting about this book because, honey, no, I want to meet Lauren Roberts. That's what needs to happen. I need to meet Lauren Roberts because if I don't, I'm going to explode. If somebody could hit me up like, hey, here's some free tickets to see Lauren Roberts, that'd be amazing. You know, that like a signing where I get to meet her. Guys, no, hold on. Powerless got picked up by Prime Video, and like I know everybody's a little skeptical, but they did their thing with The Summer I Turned Pretty, and but you know that's like a not too much heavy on the fantasy, you know. But everybody was hating because what show was that got picked up by Netflix? I don't know. I think it was Divine Rivals. I think, or maybe that one got picked up by Prime. It's it's the Twisted series. I think Netflix is gonna mess it up, and I feel like Netflix could do their thing. Cause didn't Netflix do You're So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah? I haven't read the book. I haven't watched the movie, but my sister's like obsessed with like the movie. So I do want to read the book with her soon to see if it's like good, and I'm gonna watch the movie after. But they did. People say it's like amazing. They also did what was that? It's not up here. It's Coco's Got the Murder. They did amazing on that. I will say, but they changed up the script. No, Fourth Wing got picked up by Prime Video. Listen, guys, in the past month, there's been like a lot of like TV show pickups. I don't know what it is. But if you guys follow the podcast, I will cover that in like the next episode where it's like TV shows and everything like that are coming soon. But you know, yeah. But on to my babies. Let's talk about Powerless. Let's bring Powerless to the stage here. I actually did a reading vlog on this series where I read these books and I also read a Fearless in a reading vlog, but I didn't have the physical copy in my hands. I could not get my hands on one because like people were blowing this up and I literally could like, not get my hands on one time and I did not want to be spoiled. So I listened to it on Audible, and that's basically you would see my experience listening to it on Audible, and you see me crying and everything like that. So yeah, if you guys want to check out those 2 videos, you can. And I guess it's like the third video that we're making on Powerless. No, that's the 4th because I did a rant on Lauren Roberts. Some may call me obsessed. No words. But back to my baby. Guys, Powerless is amazing. And I've heard people say, oh, it's copied Red Queen. Oh, it's copied The Hunger Games. Oh, it's copied Light Lark. Powerless is about a girl named Peyton Gray who literally has no powers at all. Right? And so there's a plague also that happened like years and years ago that killed many, but only a few survived. And if you don't have powers, you're either banished or you're dead, probably like give up life. It's okay though. Hayden Gray is one of those people, and her father was what? He was a healer. That's what he was. He was a healer. I was trying to figure out the word. I was like, what is the word for that? Like, he used to help you. He was a healer, guys. I forgot the word for a second. He was a healer. But Peyton has no powers, okay? She has no powers. So her father told her to pretend to be psychic, and basically she does this by basically like overanalyzing people. Like, okay, this is the body language. This is what this person is giving. So this is what's going on. And she's somehow magically correct every single time, which applauds to her. Okay, so Peyton Gray literally, okay, she's winging it, and one day she saves Kai Azar, the enforcer who kills the people who have no magic. She saves him, and all of a sudden she gets entered into these deadly trials for people who have magic, and she has no magic. So she's over here surviving, and even if she did have magic, what would Homegirl do with sidekick abilities? Let that sink in real quick. What was they expecting Peyton to do? Okay, so her and Kai team up and they beat in these trials left and right, okay? They beat in the trial left and right. and then I cried at the end. Anyways, Powerful is about Peyton's best friend Adina, who is like the most supportive little girl ever. She's so sweet and so cutesy. Okay, she likes sticky buns and she loves to sew, hence the needle, because you need a needle to sew. Okay. She likes to sew. And this basically takes place while Peyton is in the trials. And this book broke me, like utterly broke me. I cried over it for like 3 straight days. Okay, I cried over this more than I cried over Powerless. More than I cried over Powerless. I cried over this more than I cried over that book. And this is the novella. The novella made me cry harder than the actual novel. This was emotional. Okay, my friend Maria does not like this series, because she says it's really heavy on the romance, which is probably why I like it because I love the romance and I also love the fantasy aspects. But she said that Powerful, it almost got her. She liked this book. She says that she likes this book. Okay. Maria, you getting a shout out, girl. Ooh, almost dropped that. Anyways, so this is basically about Adina, and this is basically what she does while Payne's in the trials, because Payne's staying in the castle. Adina's still out there in the slums in her little. Oh yeah, did I mention her from the slums? Adina's still out there in the slums in her little fort, waiting for Payne to get back, and this basically just shows us what she does. And this book, it broke me. Okay, I cried so hard over this book. Okay, so there's something that crazy that happens at the end of Powerless, and that leads to Peyton skedaddling. Okay, so this is Reckless, and this basically is like a cat and mouse hunt, I guess you could call it. And then after that, it's like, it's fluffy. And I didn't really like this book at first, but then Lauren Roberts went on a podcast and basically stated that, oh yeah, like I know people don't like this one a lot because it's more fluff and it's them, and there's not a lot of, it's not heavy on the fantasy, but she said it was required because something that happened in Powerless that ruined their relationship so badly and had to be repaired, and it could not have been repaired in Fearless if she had just jumped into Fearless. That's why she needed Reckless, so that way we could have their relationship to be fixed. Is it a filler book? I mean, it kind of guess how you depend on how you view it, but she said it was to properly repair the relationship before going into Fearless, because if they went into Fearless without Reckless, it would have been like utter chaos in a bad way, like in a bad way. Then we have Fearless, which, how do I even explain Fearless to someone who has not read Reckless and Powerless? Because it all correlates into Fearless. Okay, it's crazy. It's plot twist. It's bigger than the first two books. Maybe not combined, but it's bigger than the first two books. Okay, and it's a lot that goes on. There's plot twists. There's craziness. I was on the floor. I was crying, and I was happy. I was joyful, spinning around, and then I was crying again, and then I was confused, and then I was crying because I was so confused about why I was confused when it was so clearly painted on my face. And then people were pointing out the plot twist the second I opened up the book, and I'm sitting here like, where did you guys figure all this out? Because I had no idea that any of this was going to happen. Okay. But I'm glad I'm not the only person, because a lot of people were like, you guys just theorize too much. Because that's also something I don't like. People were going into Fearless 10 pages in talking about this is the plot twist. And I'd be like, how do you know that? But in the video, they'd be theorizing the entire time and nitpicking everything. While filming this video, it's actually really late, and so my words were like jumbled, so I'm gonna save you guys the time and the energy, where I basically was saying that people were like theorizing their way through the book. They weren't even reading and enjoying it. Like the entire time they were focused on theorizing it, which is what I was saying. I was like, I think it's kind of crazy how nobody was paying attention to the actual book and you guys are just theorizing your way through it, because you can't enjoy a book if you're not paying attention to the book. You're just like theorizing your entire way through it. And that's what I was saying in these clips, because I was just like, the entire time you're theorizing, you're not paying attention to the actual storyline. You guys are just focused on the plot twists that you're trying to theorize and get through, and it kind of takes away from the book. That's just what I was saying. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Eventually, I'll get over it. It doesn't matter. I don't even know what I want to rant about at this point. I just rant about people spoiling it for themselves and everything like that. I already went over the fact that this tiny book right here broke me more than this chunky boy. Okay. It's okay. I generally don't know what I want to rant about. I know this can't be too long because, like I said, my storage is horrible and I have like 20 videos to edit, and a lot of them are like over an hour long. I can't do that if my storage is full, so I'm gonna sign off. But y'all, please go read Powerless, the trilogy. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's my baby. It's my baby. If I ever meet Lauren Roberts one day, I will never shut up about it. Trust. Like, if I run into her on the streets, trust, I'm never shutting up about it. Can I, like, read you guys, before we go, can I read you guys the dedications? Okay, here it is. Sorry, guys. It's a very long acknowledgement letter, and I did not read this. And so somebody pointed this out to me. But as a Christian girly myself, this had me like, okay, new favorite author right here. It says, I'd like to now thank the one who gifted me my love of words and desire to write. I truly would not be where I am today without my Lord and Savior, and I thank God for the opportunity he has given me. Yes! You're doing amazing, sweetie! That's all I have for today's video, y'all. I love you all so much. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant. And for those who like Red Queen over Powerless, your video's coming, okay? Please don't ruin this for me. If I see any people commenting about Red Queen, and it's not like something that agrees with what I said about Red Queen and Powerless being like two completely different books, I will be making a part 2. Cause trust, I had like 70 ideas of what I want to rant about in this video, and I think it just all went out my brain the second I hit record. But when I come back, I'll write them down. And every comment I get about Red Queen, I'll be making a part 2. And the more comments, the longer the part 2 will be. Keep that in mind.